Hello, Pinguino here again. Welcome back to the wonderful world of BubbleSwag. Yeah, let's see, today we're gonna do a world tour. Just kind of showing you all the main areas and how to get around. Yeah, I'm not gonna go inside everything. I kind of want people to still want to explore on their own. Yeah, but I thought I'd just make this video to just give like a general outline of all where the main locations are. So starting off here, we're at the... This is probably where you'll spawn. We got the BubbleSwag Town Hall. We got some introduction video, some of the server settings, thing to check if your Optifine's working properly. Right here I left some compasses to get to Hippoland. We'll go there later. Hippoland is probably the main area where people are building right now. Let's go into the Town Hall. Got the server rules listed. Not very many. No stealing, no griefing, no murder, no exploits without RP. You want to use an exploit or something, as long as you have an RP reason for it, I really don't care. Yeah, so I guess let's head through Bubbletown. Bubbletown is like our main spawn town. This is the first place we kind of started building, expanding. Here we have the Cakery Bakery. This is my main food store, one of my first shops I built on the server. It's basically a free place you can come get food if you ever need it. We got lots of custom textures for the food. Let's see, some stuff you can buy. You can buy some, whatever, free skin golden apples. Got Colin's Potion Shop, little villager center, hat shop, a bunch of custom 3D hat models that you can wear. Let's see if I can put one on here. E-chest. Let's see. See, I got an enchanted top hat. Let's see, we got a nice big BubbleSwag logo. The Bubbletown Spleef Arena. I think I'm gonna make a new Spleef Arena at some point using like a basalt generator or something that like uses pistons to regenerate the arena, so you don't have to manually place it back, but that's a future project. Let's see, let's keep running through the town here. Got the sky pillar off in the distance. Got a nice little blacksmith shop by Colin. Yeah, lots of different shops here. There's another portal. So let's see, another portal is probably pretty important to go to. Another important building, the rail station. Got a nice globe on top. It's a very easy way to get to Hippoland if you want to head there. This place doesn't go many other places right now. I'm kind of waiting for 121 to come out to update some of this stuff, so you can send minecarts through nether portals. Yeah, you can come get a free minecart, hop on the rail to Hippoland. That'll take you where you need to go. Let's see, off the distance, we got the barn over there. That is a public sheep farm, so if you ever need wool, you can head up there. We got an automatic sheep farm you can take from. Run through the main path here, leave Bubbletown. Might be wondering what this is. This is a giant stone penguin statue I built. This used to be just all cobblestone, but a few days ago I went and retextured it, added a gradient. Kind of random, but this main mountain you see here is my house. This is where I live. And I built this like first week of the server because I wanted something to look at. We didn't have the whole town here. So I built a giant stone penguin with all the cobblestone I got from digging out my house. You can take a look inside really quick. Free cam. This is where I live. I've been living in this Minecraft house for 9 years now. It's definitely my favorite Minecraft build that I've ever had. It's nothing too crazy, but it's very nostalgic for me now. This whole area we call Bubbleville, right next to Bubbletown. There's the Call Cave. This is Colin Hippo's first build. I'm not going to go inside there, but it's very old. He made this when he was very young. Let's see, we got a little pool. Used to be a train station here, but like cut it out because it's just way too close. Yeah, this area, this is a nice place to build a home. I don't know how much room we have left, but I'm kind of claiming the whole mountain here for myself. Let's see in here, just got a little sniffer pen. Special flowers that they give if you want to take some of those. Let's see. Got a little cemetery over there. There's a path to the barn. I'm gonna head over there. Keep going down the road here. We'll go down to SFL, or the Shore Funland. The Shore Funland is our main minigame area that we've been working on for a while. So yeah, kind of inspired by Stompy's Lovely World, if you ever watched that when you were a small child. This is like a whole minigame area, Funland. Let's see, we got a map of the place. This place definitely isn't complete, but we have a sizable amount of games here now. We got dog ice hockey, Copper Dropper, aka Connect 4, Flower Power, directly taken from Stompy's World. It's the start of an Elytra race course. This big hat here. We have plans to build Monopoly down underground. Dug out this whole area to build a big Monopoly board eventually. Yeah, that's most of SFL. One important thing with SFL is this is where our main end portal is. So if you ever need to go to the end, let's head over there really quick. I want to make some big eye bender and a big arrow or something floating in the sky, so it's easier for people to find. But if we head over here, submarine sandwich shop. This tube. I'll drop you down to the end. I don't need to go there for now, but let's see, more of SFL. I made a little contraption to play this card game called Lands. If you've ever played that with Magic cards or Pokemon Basic Energy cards. Let's see, yeah, we got some blocks here. You can basically play it with item frames and blocks, which is pretty cool. This whole area with buildings that don't have any decoration on the back of them. This, if I go in here, some of you might recognize what this is. Just go through the map a little bit. This is Cash from CSGO. So the whole interior decoration part is done. We don't have... I want to put in a redstone system for planting the bombs at some point. But once that's done, it'll be fully operational. We'll be able to play some janky little bomb defusal game mode over here. Should be fun. Let's go right over here by this rail. This is the rail that leads to Hippo Land. You see it goes underwater there at one point. This is the Valley of Pixel Art. Just a designated place to build pixel arts. Me and Colin thought we kind of needed a place for that, so we're not like spamming them randomly throughout the world. It's just cool to have them all in one place, and it's a nice scenic route as you head to Hippo Land. Yeah, speaking of Hippo Land, I guess we should head there now. I'm gonna just go ahead and fly there, it's not too far. The best way to get there if you're new to the server is either that minecart rail or you can take the Nether Highway. Got a general mob farm. Little island down here, the lighthouse where I farmed turtle shells one time. There's some rail coming back from the water. And here we are in Hippo Land. Load in the Hippo Tower. Yeah, so this is the main place where people have been building. I guess I'll just go land here by the train station. Got a nice map of the area. Let's see, turn on light a little bit. Yeah, this is a whole map of the island. As you can see, it kind of connects to the mainland over here. This is like the Penguin Incorporated District. We'll head over there in a second. Yeah, this is the main place we've been expanding. Kind of running out of room. Me and Colin have plans to expand, kind of like onto the ocean at some point and make like a downtown area. but that's still in the works. So this place is running out of room, but still a really cool place to build. Let's see, we got the Hippo Tower. This is like the main focal point, recently built. Colin's main tower, skyscraper. I'll head over by my stuff, just cause. Here, I like to call this the Pen Ink District. We got the skyscraper, Penguin Incorporated's main HQ. Definitely my favorite build on the server. Definitely not biased. This is the APT facility. APT stands for Advanced Penguin Technologies. It's kind of a brutalism style build. Partially inspired by like capsule corp buildings from Dragon Ball Z. If you know what I'm talking about a little bit. It's like that mixed with some brutalism. This is like Penguin Incorporated's main science facility. We have a little shop here on the inside, some special items you can buy. Let's see, we got a redstone museum down here. The rest of we got some testing facilities in here. Let's see, do we need to go through the skyscraper at all? Not really. Got some nice gardens out here built by Micah. Nice lobby area. Yeah, this whole place is decorated. Here, we've got a public enchanting table. If you ever need to enchant your gear. Built this just recently. We have enchanting tables with all the different levels on them. Let's see, if we head upstairs, we have a little shop up here where you can buy all random enchanted, stuff to help you enchant. Let's see what else. We got Colin's house down here, Hippo's mansion. Over here, very important build in Hippoland is the bank. Bank of Hippoland. This was designed by Colin's friend Alden, and then built on the server by Colin and Alden. This is the main place where you'll go to get Hippo Bucks. Hippo Bucks are just kind of a RP currency to replace diamonds, just because it's fun. 1 diamond equals 10 Hippo Bucks. There is one use case of Hippo Bucks, and that is that we can go below the amount of a diamond, or above the amount of a diamond block, because we can get 5s, which would be half a diamond. Or then here we have 100s, which is 10 diamonds, so that's 1 more than a diamond block. So there's a little bit of use. I mean, I honestly think mainly the 5 is the most useful item, because it lets you have something that's worth less than a diamond, but it's still backed by diamonds. Down there we got vaults. Let's take a little ride down here. So right here we have some vaults. Go grab my key. You can put in your key. Out for you. Opens up a vault. They have these. You can buy them or rent them or something. There. Yeah, let's see. They got a few more of these available still. There is an ATM in here, so you can come get some Hippo Bucks if no one else is online. Colin's friend Micah built this. Let's see. Apparently it takes netherite scrap too. You can put in a diamond here, it'll spit out some Hippo Buck 10s. If you ever want to redeem your Hippo Bucks, another ATM. This one is like the withdrawal ATM. I put this together. There's a bunch of, let's see, a bunch of redstone back here and filters. But this, you can put your Hippo bills back in this hopper and it'll spit you back out diamonds, which is pretty nice because you don't always just want to have Hippo Bucks. Sometimes you need to craft things. let's see. Yeah, that's the most important build in Hippoland, I would say. A few more important buildings. We have the Woodstock Hotel and Casino, built by Colin's friend Evan. Gamble today. Let's see, in here, decent bit of stuff happened at this hotel. Last time we had a lot of people on, but some rooms to rent up here. Main area, some slot machines built. You can actually gamble at these. I wouldn't recommend it, but let's see, this is, you know, like press the button and these will all rotate through. Pretty important build here in Hippoland. Let's see, we got Pen Buzz Inc., built by my friend Nick. I help him stock the place. Just a nice little bee store for all your honey needs. Some houses. This is Cole's house. Let's see, we got Micah's house. We're just gonna ignore these guys. We're gonna have to turn the mob switch back on. Down here we have the pier. We want to eventually build out some more boats out here. Yachts. Definitely room to expand. Head out right over here. We have the Penguin Incorporated Wholesale Supply Ship, which is basically just a big cargo ship that I built. One notable thing here is that there are some shops in here with bulk supplies. So we got boxes of oak wood, boxes of birch, spruce, jungle, some of the harder to farm wood types, nether trees, mangrove you can buy by the stack instead of the box. Let's see what else we have. We have like the nether wart box, some random saplings. We also got some stone. Let's see. There's a container down there with some lights in it. You can buy a bunch of the light blocks. Cakery bakery themed shipping container, where you can buy a bunch of cakes and stuff in bulk. I'm gonna add some more shipping containers, maybe like a redstone one, you know, just like random stuff like that. This is just a nice place to come buy some stuff in bulk if you ever need to. Penguin Incorporated also sells lots of other items. If you ever need to get your hands on anything on the server, I try and sell everything as cheaply as possible so people have stuff to build with. Let's see. Anywhere else we need to go through in Hippoland? I don't think so. Built this. This is the Gap. It's a armor trim store that I built a few days ago. Vending machine, you can use this to buy the new armor trims. I don't have all of them yet, but I have most of them. Got a few more upstairs. Got some nice mannequins on display. Little hot air balloon that we took to the World of Wayward Wonders right over here. Wayward Wonders was an adventure map that me and Colin played. Like really early on the server, we went back to it, so we've been there twice now. It's where we got some of like our custom items from. Wayward Wonders is pretty important to the lore of this server. Yeah, I definitely think it'd be cool if someone else plays the map at some point too, just so it's not just me and Colin that have played it. Alright, I think that's most of Hippoland. Let's go ahead into the Nether over here. I'm gonna go explain the Nether. I'll probably make a cut in the video. Go to a few other important locations after that. Alright, here we are in the Nether. There's a few other towns you can head to by rail. Fertile Crescent, where my friends Nick and Mark have built. Ravine Town, it's the home of Baron Hoo Hoo, Pigman President. I've also built some stuff there. Off to Rover's Toonland. Toonland is kind of abandoned at this point, but that's alright. So here on the Nether Highway, we have these tunnels built out in each cardinal direction. Let's head over to the hub. The hub is very close to Hippoland. We have tunnels in each cardinal direction, some of them a lot further than others. North and south don't go very far, but east and west have a decent bit. East goes out to like, maybe like 80 or 90k overworld right now. It's pretty far. mostly because I've found a way to AFK mine these tunnels. Yeah, Nether Highway system, definitely one of the best ways to get around. Link up your Nether portals to here. You might wonder why we don't use the Nether ceiling. You can go up there and do stuff if you want. Definitely, like, if you want to build a farm, go ahead. I'm trying to not use it as much as possible, just because I don't really like how it functions. I think it's a little too powerful. Kind of, I don't know. The Nether is supposed to be this big open cavern. The Nether roof just feels like it's completely different universe up there, basically. It's just a super flat world where everything's really easy. But if you want to go up there, you can. I'm trying to use the Nether Highway and, like, build enough infrastructure that people will just not go up there, hopefully. But, yeah, if you ever want to build a farm up there, go ahead. No problem with that. Or if you do want to, like, glitch up there and go travel, be my guest. But hopefully people will just use the Nether Highway, because I think that's a bit more in line with how the gameplay should be. I don't know. Let's see, we got a signboard down here with just the direction of some locations. Alright, I think I'm going to make a cut in the video now. I'm going to head out to some of these further away locations. Let's see, look at my notes. We're going to go to Map Art Land. I'm going to show off where the mob switch is. Oh, and then the BubbleSwag World History Museum. So, I'll see you in a second. Alright, hello again. We're out here at 20k overworld. What is this? 2.5k in the Nether. This is down the Eastern Highway. A little bit far to get to. On foot. Not super bad if you fly with an elytra. You can take the minecart rail partially here. But it'll drop you off over at 30k, which is map art land. So, I think minecart rails are very useful if you want to AFK and just get somewhere. But you can't AFK here, but you can at least go down to 30k and then fly over here or something. But right over here, we have the tunnel to the mob switch. Mob switch is very useful to have. Right now, we only have enough wardens in there to turn off mobs for 2 players on the server. So most of the time it's just me and Colin on here. But I'll probably increase the amount later. I think it's pretty nice to have mobs in the early game, but once you're developed and you have good gear, they kind of just become more of a nuisance when you're trying to build. So, let's see. Don't put out the fires. They are for the mob switch. See some fires right here. Please don't put these out. This is what lets the mob switch work. Alright, yeah, we gotta turn off the game sounds. It's also going to be pretty laggy. But here, got a little chunk loader. Let's turn it on. The minecart's going. Let's see, it should be working. Yep. Alright, so this is a chunk loader. These minecarts get sent back and forth through this nether portal. Keeps the chunks loaded. Over here, what we're trying to keep loaded, we have a bunch of wardens trapped. These guys take up the mob cap, make it so no hostile mobs can spawn. Very useful to have. Showing off this place just because you might want to come turn it on or off for yourself if you're on the server. You know, you might want some mobs to spawn, so you can come here, turn this mob switch off. Let's see, we got just a little area for some pearl loaders. We do have a way to remotely use pearl loaders. I'll probably explain this in another video, but this is basically our teleport system. So definitely a useful thing to have eventually is you might want to come leave a pearl here, so you can teleport just to the mob switch. These things are not super easy to set up. It's not like we have like /home and warps. Yeah, I definitely think I'll just talk about this in another video. But the APT Pearl Loader by Penguin Incorporated uses carpet bots, if you know what those are. Let's see. Yeah, that's the mob switch. Let's head to the next location. Alright, we've reached the end of the minecart rail on the Eastern Highway. This is out at 30k in the overworld. This portal will take us to map art. Here in map art land. It's very far away. which can kind of be a pain to get to. But I wanted to build this place far away. This is our map art lane. You can probably tell by the name, but it's just a place designated for building map arts. So fly up here. Got a bunch of big open platforms. You can come use these whenever you feel like. Make sure no one else is working on something. When you do, and here you can see the remnants of this. This is already finished, so if you come here, you can clean this off if you want. Okay, we got a bunch of open platforms to build on. Map arts will take a while, but they're really cool. So I built this really far away, just because I don't want big netherrack platforms close to anything, because they're pretty horrendous. Let's see, over here, we have some carpet dupers. Carpets. So yeah, with the netherrack platforms, you can just take some carpets, any color you need, put them on top of the netherrack, make them work really quick that way. Still takes a while, but got a little advertisement. I'll build map arts for you if you want to pay me. A little expensive, just because they do take a while, but more pearl loaders. I definitely recommend setting up a pearl loader here if you plan on making map arts. Next up, we will head to the BubbleSwag World Museum. Alright, here again in the nether. Not up in the highway this time, but come down this ladder here. This place is not fully developed. It's kind of ghetto out here. You get off this little stop off the Western Highway. I'll probably redo this at some point. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. But if you ever want to come to the museum, this is the portal you go through. BubbleSwag World Museum. This is a place I built, I think it was 2019. This is originally a woodland mansion that Colin and I found. Yeah, it was the first mansion that we found and raided. We got our first totems here. I decided to turn it into a museum, because I think these buildings are really cool in general. And then, you know, the whole building is already built for you. Let's see, we got some displays of some of our custom textures. I'm going to make a whole exhibit eventually, I think, that shows all of the custom textures and models that we have on the server. But for now, this is just kind of an example. This is more for the introduction video, just to kind of show off that we have these. You might want Optifine to see them. Let's see, head in here, nice big BubbleSwag banner. Some of our exhibits. Yeah, but this whole building, if you're curious about, like, the RP lore of the server, it's definitely the place to come to. I mean, also just some of the server in general. Like, this whole first exhibit just talks about, like, the early days of the server back in, like, 2015. History of the early days. Got a whole big map of spawn area. As you can see, SFL, this map hasn't been updated in a while. SFL used to be quite barren. Looks like Bubbletown is mostly the same. Oh no, these maps have updated. You can see the hat shop. But, yeah, not all the maps are updated here. Space exploration, one of the first RP things we did. The Dirty Bubbles invasion. This was the first, like, RP bad guy we had to deal with. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of exhibits in here. Even some more vanilla stuff, like just talking about the end dimension. We did reset the end when 1.9 came out. Yeah, just thought that was something to note. There was nothing in the end before that. A little recreation of an end ship. Let's see. Little section dedicated to Wayward Wonders. As I said before, a very important thing to the server is Wayward Wonders adventure map. I do want to play through some other adventure maps at some point. Not sure what exactly. Let's see, this exhibit dedicated to the Pigman War. Another one of the really big important lore events on the server. Let's see. some rare items. History of the Illagers. We tied in a little bit of our lore stuff with the Illagers. Not too much, but... a little section for our holiday events that's coming soon. And then there will be one more section eventually on what happened with the second part of Wayward Wonders. We tied a lot of that stuff into, like, the new Skulk blocks that came out. So yeah, we had a decent chunk of storyline around that stuff. So I'll definitely make an exhibit about that at some point. That's kind of all we have for the museum for now. Yeah, coming soon. Wayward Wonders Part 2. It's the BubbleSwag World Museum. And I guess we'll end the video here, I think. There's a few more places I could show you on the server. I have a big base built in the end. I have all, like, the Penguin Incorporated facilities. I have a big industrial district built out in the middle of a snowy biome. But I think these are most of the, like, public areas on the server that you might want to know about. So, yeah. Hope you have a good one. Hope to see you soon.